everybody. My name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. Hello. It looks like we've got some people here. Hey, Bob. Hey, Dean. Very good. Hello. Accent Web Hosting and Commerce Services. Hello. Welcome. Northern Lake Marine. Hello. Who else is here? Well, people are saying hi. It's great. Thanks for being here. Hello, Bob. Let's see. Let me know if everything goes smoothly. Last time we were having a little trouble, but hopefully everything goes really well. Today we're going to talk about I'm Yours. This is a song that is quite old, actually. I mean, not as old as me, but I got to know this song sometime around 2006 or something like that. One of my students said to me, hey, I want to do this song. It's by Jason Mraz. And it was I'm Yours, and it wasn't even on an album yet. It was just on the internet, and we figured it out, and I taught it to him, and I started playing it even before it came out on an album, and it was really, really good. I loved the sound of it. I loved it's kind of a reggae sort of a sound. And I love kind of reggae sort of pieces. It's really great. Anyway, we're going to talk about open position chords. We're going to talk about different kinds of ways to play this song. Oh, we got Dermot here. Fantastic. And Marilyn. That's who Accent Web is. Very good. All right. So I based this particular arrangement that I did on Jason Mraz's live stream or live. He went to Korea, and on EBS television, he played with a guy. I guess he called him Mr. Toka, and he played this fellow. He looks like an islander or something. I don't know what kind of race he is, but anyway, he plays the djembe, which is fantastic, and he harmonizes with Jason, which I absolutely love. And it's just Jason and this fellow playing the drum, a djembe, and then he's also got a little splash cymbal that he uses too. Fantastic. And in the description of this video, you will see that the link there that you can check on. And so that's where I got this idea. Now, what Jason does is he actually plays it with a capo on the second fret. Puts a capo on the second fret, and he plays it with bar chords like this. And he goes doo-doo. Let's see, what would it be? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong chord. Doo-doo. It's kind of high. It's really high for me. So I didn't work that out before I started today. But anyway, what happens is that he does a little vocal thing right there at the beginning, and he plays. And so what I did was I actually took that vocal idea, and instead of playing it in the key of B, which was a little high for my voice, I decided to move it down. And at first I did it in the key of A. Then I decided to do it in the key of G. Because it was a little more relaxed for me. And also I realized that it was really good for other people, because not everybody can sing as high as Jason Mraz if you're a man. Now, if you're a woman, you can do it in that key probably with no problem at all. So you can decide how to play this song. I'm going to show it to you in the key of G, and if it's too low, use a capo or transpose it yourself and put it on the second fret, and that'll be the key of A if you play a G chord with a capo on the second fret. Or if you're playing it in the key of G, like a G chord, put the capo on the fourth fret, you'll be in the same key as Jason Mraz on the video that I linked in the description. By the way, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That'd be really great if you can do that. And also, I do have a book, and this will be in my book, and it might be in my book now. But I'm going to update it because there are a couple of chords that I decided to look at that he does. One of them is like a diminished chord, like that. Another one is like a, what is that kind of a chord? I'm trying to think of what that note would be. It's like anyway, I won't worry about that. Kind of a chord like that to a chord like this. Now, if you watch my version of this video, I'm going to download it after it gets rendered and everything by YouTube, and then I'm going to re-edit it. I'm going to put notes on the screen. I'm going to put stuff on the screen that you can see, and also you can get my my book and get more notes about it. Okay, here we go. So first of all, we're going to just do it in the key of G. Are the chords the same if you change the key? Mike asks. That's a good question. What do you mean by that, Mike? So, okay, I'm going to answer that question right here. I'm going to show it to you in the key of Mike. Yes, if you nurse a capo. Okay, you guys can work it out in the not nurse. Use. If you use a capo, very good. Thanks, Bob. So what you can do is this. I'm going to show it to you in the key of G, and I'll show it to you how you can play it with Jason using these chords. So the first chord is going to be G. I don't usually use this one. I usually mute the A string like that. Now I use a G5 like that with my ring finger on the 3rd fret B string. So this is the way I play it, you know, when I'm doing a version like this. I do that is because those are the notes. Those are the notes that Jason is singing, and I put a harmony note to it. I think it sounds really good. Like that for the intro. Now he does that. He sings that in that version that I talked about. That, but I just decided to do it on the guitar instead of singing it because I can make sure it's in tune and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we play a G chord. Well, you done. Now, what's really nice about this song is that there's really only 2 chord progressions, and mostly in the verse and in the chorus it's G. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. D chord. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. E minor. I fell right through the cracks. Here, let me move this over. Fell right through the cracks, and I'm a-trying to get back. So that would be a C chord. First chord would be a G. Next one, a D. E minor. And a C. And that's how you would do that. And also in the chorus, well, I won't hesitate no more, no more. You cannot wait, I'm yours. Same chord progression, just a different melody. It's really a great song. Okay, so he does it kind of like in a reggae style. Right? Now, Mike, if you want to play it in the same key that Jason does, what you do is you put a capo on the 4th fret, and then you go up 3 frets, pretend that that's the end of your guitar, play a G chord. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. D chord. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and I'm trying to get back. Like that. That's how you do it. So it's the same key as Jason does it. It's in the key of B, right? When you got the capo on there. Now what I like to do is I like to not use a capo, and I like to play it in the key of G, depending on how high I'm feeling, you know, my voice. Just adjusting this really quick. So at the beginning I do that intro. G chord, a bar chord, instead of this kind of a chord. Now, when I play an open string chord, when you do that and you try to do that stopping, just like a reggae kind of a sound, when you do it with an open string chord, you have to stop it either with your left hand or your right hand or both. A little harder. I'm looking at the chat here. Mike says, I prefer to play pure without the capo. You know what? You can do that, Mike, and I'll tell you what to do for, like, if you want to change it. And this is really good. So if you use a bar chord, well, you done me and you bet I felt it. Now, what you do is you lift the chord right there with your left hand, but you don't lift it completely off. Right, like that. You just lift after you hit it. Hit those low notes. Remember last time we talked about hitting the low notes and then the high notes? This is what you do in this song. And the beats are like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and I'm using all downstrokes. Next chord is D, and I'm going to use a bar chord like this. Like it looks like an A shape. Ah, well, you done me and you bet I felt it. D shape. Chill, but you're so hot that I melted. So it's 2 frets up, using an A shape right there. I fell right through the cracks. That's an E minor chord, right? And so we're on the 7th fret, looks like an A minor shape. And then a C chord. Trying to get back. Now I'm using that E shape again on the 8th fret. It's a C chord, or you could do it down here. So you got two ways to do it. You can do the C up here with an E shape on the 8th fret, or you can do it down here with the A shape on the 3rd fret. When I do that, I really don't play that E string right there. It's muted because my finger doesn't bend very well. So I'm getting that C note right there, 3rd fret, and I'm getting these 3. But you know what? I'm also using the palm of my hand to palm mute. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. Nothing gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate. Just like that. Same chords. He's going into the chorus. I'm just adjusting my camera because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I want to make sure you guys can see. Won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. You best to believe I'm yours, yours and yours alone. There you go. And that's how it goes. And then it goes into the next verse. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Just like that. Same chord progression, same everything. So you go through that whole thing. And the next chorus, the same thing. It's twice as long. Well, the words are twice as long, but the chords are the same. You know, your chords are G, D, E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C. Or you could do G, if you're not good at bar chords, you could do G, D, E minor, C. See See what I'm doing to stop the sound? I usually go like this, like that. Also use my right hand, stopping it. That's a little more tricky because there's a lot of open strings on the E minor. Mike says, it took me a long time to hyperextend the third finger to play a C. Probably this one he's talking about. You know, I see a lot of people playing it with their pinky, like that. Maybe using both their pinky and their ring finger, like that. Really, a lot of people do that instead of using their... But you know what? If you get your guitar in relation to your body in the right position, it really does help. Okay. Let me look and see what other kind of... Let me just look at the chat really quick here. Let's see. How long have you played? Are you talking to me, Northern Lakes Marine? I've been playing since I was 12 years old, but I didn't really get serious until I was 14. But I've been teaching since about 1982 on guitar. Do anyone else prefer the bar chords? I like to play them myself, Mike says. Yeah, we love bar chords. Let's see. Maybe, how long have you played? He's asking different people, maybe. Nice to catch you live again. Regards from South Africa. Sean, hello. Fantastic. It's great to have you here. Man, it's probably late in South. No, let's see. When is it? I think you're about 8 or 9 hours ahead right here, South Africa. So it's like 8 p.m. there, 8:30, going on 9 or something. Let's see. How long have you played? Oh, how? Yeah, okay. I already answered that. How long have you played guitar? So let's see. Dermot says, I find the A shape a little difficult. And the E and E minor are easy now. Yeah, the A shape is a little difficult. Remember I told you about using your pinky. I don't do it that way, but I could do it that way. In fact, I could use my first finger on the 3rd fret, my ring finger on the 5th fret, and then use my pinky and just flatten it down there on the 5th fret. I couldn't. Doing it with one finger, that wouldn't work for me if I was going to use my pinky. But then I would also be muting that E string. Yeah, what's really important here... Hello, Albert. Fantastic. It's good to see you. Hello. Fantastic. I love it. Boy, I keep hearing about things in your country, and I hope you're okay. So you'll notice... Here, let me show you. I'm going to point the camera right at you. Here's you, and then now look at this. My guitar is not across my body. You do not want to play the guitar that way when you're doing bar chords. You want to have the guitar like at a 45-degree angle out like this, so that your hand comes straight out. See that? And then you don't, if your hand is like this, it's not going to work very well. So you want it really on the side of your body like this. Go look at Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin, the way he plays. He's always like way over here when he's playing bar chords. So you look at other guitar players. Don't just look at their hands. Look at where the guitar is in relationship to their body. You'll see a lot of guitar players, especially electric guitar players, playing with the guitar out a lot like this. So when I'm showing you like this, a lot of times I'm turned a little bit to the left, and I'm presenting my guitar flat to you, flat to the camera. And you might think, oh, he's got it straight across his body, but no. I'm turned, my guitar's like this, and so it's really at a steep angle. That's, yeah, you're welcome, Dermot, for that tip. I'm in 10, and I love playing guitar. Oh, fantastic. I'm 10? You're 10 years old? Fantastic. Well, thank you for loving my videos. Key Largo. Wow. Sally Dog. This is great. I love all this chat here. This is fantastic. Yes. And keep your elbow in. Like when you're doing bar chords. Yeah. You don't want your elbow out. Well, you do want your elbow out if you're playing a B flat chord like this. Or maybe the C. This one right here with the A shape. Right? You want your elbow out here. But when you play... the E-shaped bar chord, the elbow comes in. Tuck it in like that. When I play this chord, my guitar comes back, and then my elbow comes out. Because if you look, let's see if I can see that on camera. You know, depending on my finger will actually naturally go right to the fretboard if I have my guitar back like this. If I'm doing a B flat chord or a B chord or a C chord or something like that, the higher I get up on the neck, I bring the guitar out a little bit more. Right? But if I go down here with this A shape bar chord, I've got to bring the guitar back and put my elbow out more. All right, key largo. Oh yeah, I already saw that one. Stay committed. Wish I started earlier. Never too old to start though. Love my guitar playing. It's fantastic, isn't it? I love guitar playing. It won't let you down. Okay, let's go back to the middle set. There's this little middle section, this bridge. After the first verse, the chorus, another verse, another chorus. Then he has this do 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 na 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 na. Okay, I can use an A chord there. So this little section that he does some what do you call it? Improvisation with his voice. Do, 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 do. Come on over closer, dear. Let me nibble your ear. Like that. So he's playing a G chord, and then he plays a G with an F sharp bass. Well, actually, if he was playing in the key of G, right? And he goes like that. He reaches down with his bar chord. He reaches down one fret, and then he plays that same chord, and then puts that note. So what you do there is you kind of abandon those last two strings, the B string and the E string. So it doesn't play. He's playing up here. Like that. We're playing in G. E minor. So that's called G. G with an F sharp bass. If you're using the open position chord, you can use the regular G. Then I use this finger, put it on second fret, E string, which is the F sharp. And I keep the rest of the chord. I mute the A string with this finger. And then we go to E minor, and then to D, and then to C. Da, 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 da. And then he has this like a G sharp diminished chord. What it is, it's what you do is you put your first finger on the 4th fret, A string, 5th fret, D string, 6th fret, G string. Now, when he's playing up here, he's actually going like this. And he puts his pinky on 2 frets higher. But, boy, I can't do it down here. It's really hard to do. But you know what? When I was first learning this song, I used an A chord. And it sounds like this. I'm going to start with that G, G with an F sharp bass, E minor, D, C, and then I'm going to go to an A and let you hear what it sounds like. Do, 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 do. Na 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 na. That's an A chord. Na 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 na. I use an A chord, A sus4, and then I go back to A. Right? Okay, but the way he does it, he goes. Like that. So he uses the C chord instead of a C open position chord. He would use that, and then he goes to this diminished chord that I talked about, and then he goes back and does it again. In the recording that I talked about, the link is in the description. Give me a thumbs up, by the way, if you guys haven't done that. Hey, I got 19 likes. Thank you very much. he does this instead of playing the bar chord like that. He actually adds that note. So if it was a C chord, it would be adding that A note, 5th fret, on the E string. Sounds really cool. Kind of a jazzy sound going to this chord. And then he goes, been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror. And that's what he does. Okay. Let's see. For him, the way he does it, I'm going to show you the way he does it. He has that capo on the 2nd fret. This is plays it in the key of B. Let's see. Oh, sorry, what's the key? Oh, wait, I lost it. There it is. Let's try it again. That's the way Jason does it on that recording, on that video. So he's got a bar chord, capo on the 2nd fret, bar chord on the 7th fret, which is a B chord with a A sharp bass. Looks like an F sharp minor, 2 frets above the capo. E chord to a D, then this diminished chord. And he does it like that on the 10th, 11th, 12th, 8, 9, 10, which is the A string, D string, G string, and then on the 12th fret here. Then he does it again. Ooh, sorry. And then he does that. All the way across. He might do that, where he has that bass note, but I don't hear it in that recording. I hear on the, what is that? Above the capo, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th fret, all the way across. D string, G string, B string, E string. It's actually the 9th fret, right? And he does that diminished chord right here. Well, I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror. Okay, that's what he does. What I do, like I showed you, D chord, C, da 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 da, or an A chord, come on over closer, dear, nibble your ear. Well, I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass, so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I've been saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanity. Just go with the seasons, it's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours and no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. One thing I really love about what he does with Mr. Toka is that they do an acapella. Well, I won't hesitate. And they do harmonies and stuff. It's really cool. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else in the chat I need to look at. Very good. Hey, that's fantastic. Northern Lakes Marine says, I learned how to play Tears in Heaven on guitar. Did you use my video? Very good, Sean. Yeah, hey, it's great. Yeah, give it a go. Mike says, how we're talking but paying attention. I understand that. Yep. I love those too. I love using it. I love it when you guys just talk. in the chat, and you just keep going. I kind of ignore it and just talk, and just teach. And I know you can always go back and listen to what I said. It's like, what did he say? What did he say? So you can go back and listen to it again, and that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, if you have any questions, put them in the chat before I go. That's the whole song. I did a video 9 years ago on I'm Yours. It's got 1.4 million views on it, and you can just search my channel or just put I'm Yours, Jason Mraz, put Hal Stead, or put Quail Studios guitar, and it'll come right up. It's an old video. I had a different camera and everything. Of course, I'm using, this crappy camera, but I'm also using another camera. Uh-oh, it turned off because I've been going for a while. Let me turn it back on. There we go. It only goes 30 minutes and then it shuts off. So I'm using another camera, and I'm going to use that angle too, as well as the one that you're looking at when I edit this video for the lesson. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, on that video, what I did, and I was in this mode where I was doing a lot of performing, and so I would tune my guitar down a half step. So on that particular video, I tuned my guitar down to E flat tuning. I talked about it. There's a link in the description of that video to tell you how to, show how to tune the guitar in case you want to play along with that video. And this one is a little different because it's really updated. And the chords that I was talking about, that diminished chord and that kind of jazzy chord that we talked about, that is not in that video. I didn't do that. Excuse me. Let me see. Let's see. How did you have your guitar worked on for low string action? Of course. Every guitar that you see here has been worked on. All my guitars, I get them worked on. I make sure that the nut is the right height, as low as I want it. I make sure that the truss rod is straight, so that the neck is pretty straight. Some people like a little bit of a curve in the neck, like this, just a tad. Some people like it a little bit straighter. Some people say that it's really nice to have a high action, but this is a pretty low action. I've got 11s on here, D'Addario 11s. I don't remember what the number is. It's over there on my shelf. I also had a pickup put in this guitar. This is a Blue Ridge BR73. Love this guitar. It's got a solid spruce top. The pickup is underneath the bridge. You can see that I'm plugged in right here. And also you can hear the guitar through the microphone. But I've got also a reverb on it, so it makes it sound a little bit more cool. I did put new strings on this. These are 11s. These are 11s, D'Addario, acoustic bronze, and I put them on 4 or 5 days ago. So they're pretty new. They sound really good. All my other guitars, my basses, and things like that, yes, they have all been worked on. Sometimes I do the nut adjustment myself because I know how to do it, and I've got nut files. Things I can't do, I have other people do. Let's see. Sean says, yeah, my hands hurt with too many bar chords. How to get them stronger? Practice, I guess. I learned how to play Tears in Heaven picking. Yes. You know what? One thing you can do, if you're just starting out, and this is what I did, and I didn't know anything else when I was a kid. I put electric guitar strings on my acoustic guitar. And if you go to a guitar store or something like that, or talk to somebody that really knows what they're doing, they'll probably say, don't do that. Because they could be too light, they won't sound as good, the guitar won't sound as good. But guess what? If you put 9s on your acoustic guitar, electric guitar strings, it'll be a lot easier to play, and you can learn your bar chords that way. Or if you have an electric guitar with 9s, you can put those on, and it's a lot better too, because the lighter the strings, especially if your strings aren't too far off the neck, it's going to be so much easier, and you can strengthen your hand and learn to play, right? And get your hand to be stronger, because it needs to have a strength in there. When I play bar chords like this, if I haven't played for a long time, I get a cramp right here in this muscle, and it's like right if I play too many bar chords. So Yeah, nylon string guitar. No problem. There's a nylon string guitar right there. Classical guitar. Love it. It's the tension on a nylon string guitar is about 80 pounds. On this kind of a guitar, it's about 160 pounds. So the tension is a lot heavier. So it's going, unless you have a really good setup on your guitar, you're going to have a problem with, trying to push those strings down. Let me look and see what else is going on here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, fantastic. It's great to be able to play and to be able to learn, and I'm still learning. I was having such a great time this morning playing and practicing. I put this down in my looper, which is the progression G, D. This is an E minor going to a C. Just to let you know, I used the metronome and figured out how fast Jason was going. About 60 to 70 beats per minute, right? 1. That's about this fast. This is 68 beats per minute. And one thing I was doing, it was really fun. E minor going to a C. I was figuring out where these chords were, like where the G chord is. If I use a D shape, it's right there. And then if I use on the D chord, obviously it's here. Or I could use an F shape on the 10th fret, because that's a. And then, of course, E minor, here or here, or here, E minor. And then the last chord is a C, and you could do it like this, or here, of course, down here. So. I'm using, to just mess around, I'm using an E minor pentatonic scale, or you could call it a G major pentatonic. Right, it's the same thing. And so I'm just using an E minor pentatonic to think about that. Messing around with an E minor pentatonic there. Sounds really good. Any other ideas? Let's look. My Song by Elton John. Sean, why don't you look at... let me go back. You have a Taylor. Northern Lakes Marine says, I have a Taylor. Fantastic. I love it. Taylors are great guitars. Let's see here. Can you tell me the easy way to this song? Well, we've just been talking about it using open position chords. Isn't this a 1, 5, 6, 4? 1, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 5, 6, 4 progression. That's exactly what it is. Ever done a video of My Song by Elton John? My Song. I might have. I love that song. I'd have to go back and look. I could do a search. Let me go search. Let me search really quick here. My Song Yes, I did. No, I never did my song. Dang it. Maybe I need to do that one, right? Okay, I'll put that one on my list. My Song by Elton John. Love it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of times, because Elton John is a pianist, it says, the music books for my song are made for piano. It's true, because Elton is a pianist. I have a piano here. I'm a pianist too. I love playing on the piano, but it's fun on the guitar too. And on this channel, I don't teach on piano. I was thinking about doing a Quail Studios piano channel, but I haven't done it yet. Here, this is me and my brother's channel. I will post a video of it. It's Kyler and Blake Wallen. Excellent. Your Song, my fault. Yeah, Your Song by Elton John. Yeah, I love Your Song. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll write that down. All right. Anybody else have any questions or comments or quejas? Ideas? I'm getting a feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I gotta go. It's been 45 minutes. This has been fantastic. I love it. You guys have been fantastic. Yeah, you can talk as much as you want in the chat. All right, I'm gonna go. Don't forget, I have a book, Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets. And let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up and show it to you. Yeah, there's my August book. Okay, let me put on the screen. Is this it? Display. There we go. Here's my book. It's got 329 pages. We can go down to the contents section, table of contents, and these are all the songs that I've got in it. And these are, well, let's see, let's go to, let's see, I'm Yours. Let me find I'm Yours, see if I've got it in here. There's I'm Yours. This is exactly what I'm looking at. I'm going to actually update this and change a couple of the words right here in this section. And then right here, I've got the tab for the intro. See that? Right there, it's right there. And I've got the downstrokes and upstrokes and things like that. So that's the intro. And that's only There's In My Life by John Lennon. Okay, so that's that was done back in 2020, a couple of years ago. So I did the tab for it. So you can get this book by looking in the description, making a donation at PayPal. I will send you the link to the book, and then I'll give you updates. Okay, every month I do an update about around the 15th. Just came out with an update 3 days ago, on the 16th. And I've still got, now I've been working on it. I've been trying to work on it every day, 20 minutes a day, you know, update it, do new stuff. I've got new stuff coming in the book. And I will put Your Song in there. And, or you can go to Patreon and sign up there, or you could go to Subscribestar and sign up there. So there's many different ways to do that. All right. Let It Be. Oh, yeah. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Yeah, exactly. Same chord progression. You're right, Bob. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. Thanks for being here. We love you guys. And it's been fantastic. And we'll talk to you later, okay? All right. I'm going to go. See you next week. I'll try to be here at same time, same place. See ya.